Good morning, Year Twos. It's time for English today, where we will be taking a look at the book we saw for the first time just yesterday with Mr. Clutterbuck. My cat likes to hide in boxes. Now, this was a bit of a silly story, wasn't it? We could argue that this is definitely a fiction story because it was all about lots of different cats from all over the world, from many different countries, doing lots of ridiculous things. Now, we might think it's a story because we know cats don't fly aeroplanes. They definitely don't join the police force. So it seems like it's a silly story. But I'm going to suggest today that this isn't in fact just a fiction story, but perhaps it is actually a poem that has been spread across many pages of a book. Now, we're going to be looking at poems this week and thinking about what a poem has. What features does it have? A poem usually has 3 features in particular, and all of those things can be found in this book. I know. I'm going to share with you what those features are this morning. One thing poems have quite often is something called rhyme. Now, you were looking at rhyme just yesterday. We know there is definitely rhymes in this book. What does that cat from France like to do? He likes to sing and dance. France and dance rhyme. They have the same ending sounds. That cat from Greece, what did he join? Yes, he joined the police. Greece, police. Ooh, can you remember what instrument, the cat from Berlin liked to play? The cat from Berlin played the violin. Good job. Yes, they like to play the violin. So the cats were from a country and we had lots of rhyming words of their country in the book. That's not all a poem has though. The first thing is rhyme. They also often are made up of something called verses. Now, this is where the text, the writing, is chunked together in sections. If we have a look inside the book, you can see they have laid out the writing into a little verse here. The cat from Spain flew an aeroplane. The cat from France liked to sing and dance. This is one verse of the poem. The only thing in this book is each verse gets longer as we go through the book, because this verse now is much longer than the one I showed you before. But again, all of that writing is chunked together in one part. So, like a poem, My Cat Likes to Hide in Boxes has rhyme, that's one thing. It also has verses. The thing we're now going to look at is how this book can also have rhythm. Now, rhythm is usually something that we talk about in music, but this is true. Lots of poems, when we read them out loud, we say them with rhythm. Did you know that actually when you listen to music on the radio, those songs are actually like a poem? And the reason we can sing them is because they have rhythm. And have you ever noticed how those songs you hear on the radio have rhymes in them? Because essentially, songs that we hear people singing are poems that we are presenting in a creative way. So we're going to read this in a creative way this morning. We know inside it's got verses now. We know that inside it has rhyme, but it doesn't have rhythm without us. We are going to give the rhythm to the poem, to the book that we are reading. Now, when I am trying to keep a rhythm going, I will be tapping out today a pulse using my pens. And you will have seen Miss Foley do this quite a lot in music. In fact, if you were doing your music lesson just a couple of weeks ago, where you were having to chant all about Christopher Columbus, then you too might have been keeping that pulse so you could stay in time. So I'm going to be tapping the pulse and you'll be able to hear it in the background. And at the same time, I'm going to read the poem out loud with rhythm. That's the important thing today. Now, as I read, I wonder if you could maybe join in with me as you get more confident and see what it is that I'm doing. We know they repeat what the cats do in this book quite a lot, don't they? So as I read partway through, you might hopefully be able to join me. There's one line I'd like to think everybody could join in with, and that is, my cat likes to hide in boxes. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the book on the screen so you can see it nice and big, so that I can tap the pulse as I read it aloud for you. If you can join in, fantastic. Now I'm going to start playing my pulse in just a second, and then I'll count us in and I'll start reading this poem with rhythm. Remember, I'm trying to prove to you that this book is in fact a poem. We know now that it has verses. We know now that it has rhyme. I'm going to show you the rhythm of the poem. You can either just sit and listen to me read the poem for you, or if you want to, you could also join in as I read it aloud as well. I will warn you, it does start to move quite quick, and hopefully I don't get my tongue tied and mix up some of the words as we go along. It's quite a long poem with lots of words to fit in. Okay, so I'm going to start tapping that pulse now. 1, 2, 3, 4. My cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Norway got stuck in the doorway. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Greece joined the police. The cat from Norway got stuck in the doorway. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Brazil caught a very bad chill. The cat from Greece joined the police. The cat from Norway got stuck in the doorway. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Berlin plays the violin. The cat from Brazil caught a very bad chill. The cat from Greece joined the police. The cat from Norway got stuck in the doorway. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. The cat from Japan waved a big blue fan. The cat from Berlin played the violin. The cat from Brazil caught a very bad chill. The cat from Greece, he joined the police. The cat from Norway got stuck in the doorway. The cat from Spain flies an aeroplane. The cat from France likes to sing and dance. Look at all these clever cats. Cats from Spain, Brazil and France. Cats from Greece, Japan and Norway. Cats who sing, fly and dance. But my cat likes to hide in boxes. Not bad. Oh, I must tell you, I'm a little bit out of breath after all of that. Fantastic. So hopefully, as I read that poem aloud with the rhythm, with the pulse keeping me in time in the background, you could hear the rhythm I was saying the poem with. So it does start to sound a little bit like a song. So I'm hoping I've now proved to you that this is not just a fiction story. It is in fact a poem spread across an entire book. Poems need 3 things, or they usually have 3 things: rhyme, rhythm, verses. I'm going to say it one more time: rhyme, rhythm, verses. Can you say it with me? Rhyme, rhythm, verses. Rhyming words: France and dance, Brazil and chill, Norway, doorway. Rhythm: that was when I was keeping the pulse and I was saying it with a little bit of rhythm. It sounded more like a song than a story. And the last one, verses. Remember where the writing is chunked into sections, and this time it was chunked into those sections in the book, but usually a poem would have a verse and then another verse here, then another verse beneath it. So poems need to have rhyme, rhythm, verses. Or in this case, with this poem, it does have those things, and that's what we are going to be using this week. So when you head over to see what your activity is for English in just a moment, I want you to remember that you need to try and show the rhythm when you are saying your sentences today. Poems have 3 things: rhyme, rhythm, verses. One more time before we go. Rhyme, rhythm, verses. And it's the rhythm, the thing I showed you today, that I'm really hoping to see in your English learning today as you put some of those sentences together. So head over back to Teams now to see what it is you need to do today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, Year 2s.